Alright. Scholar, day 67. Let's go. Oh, that's true. I remember I narrowly avoided a disaster. Damn. And mostly everyone is wounded now. Professional Yeet Glazer. Yo. To you too. That name sounds familiar. Are you the one who missed the stream last week and was pretty sad about it? If so, I mean, welcome to the stream. Glad you could catch that one up. Dude, there's more hired assassins. Interesting. Yeah, it was me. Oh, there you go. Yeah, memorable name. Well, you're the first one in, too. Congrats. Okay, I can always go for another tournament. Never hurts. Let's just have a bit of a warm-up here. Full disclosure, I am not feeling well at all today. So I might be a little low energy. Still decided to stream because it's like I miss so many streams and I'm tired of failing to meet my weekly live streams all the time, so here I am. Oh damn. There you go. Final showdown. There you go. Teamwork. Come here, you. Bruh. How many times can he parry like this? Hey. Damn, that dude's tough. Alright. Trying to get him stuck in the wall. Bruh. How many more hits can he take anyway? There you go. Oh crap. Oh, damn. They got some good animations for people who fall off their horses, that's for sure. Whoops. You should do a big Viking Conquest series or something, it would be fire. Well, last summer, I did a whole campaign on Brittenwalde, and I did like a full complete conquest, so that's close enough, I think. If you're curious, there's a video on my channel from a few months ago that breaks down like how I conquered the entire world in Brittenwalde, basically. Sums up my whole campaign. It was a lot of fun. I still have all the good stuff. Requires 11 intelligence, do I have? Yeah, of course I do. That'll do. Let's go back to fight the Jatu. It's a very big body to be fighting, but there's also lots of good prisoners in there. That might go really bad. Ah, why'd you get in my way like that? Oof. The hell? Hey, what is this? Okay, I'm really rusty. Nice. Well, we're definitely winning, so that's not an issue. That seems to be the last one. Oh, that was good. First the horse, then straight in the head. 2 shots, 2 hits. Okay. Median cavalry is pretty good. Oh, I got a full party already. Okay. Let's go with that. Have some mercenary sergeants in here. Oh yeah, they look pretty good too. Current progress 5100 out of 3600. So a single party was all it took. Nice. But I have to go back to Laria now. Sure. Whatever troops I lose, I'll replenish instantly. Although I like that one over here, 19, like 41 prisoners. That's not bad at all. You got this? Yeah, thank you. I think I do. But damn, they got some lucky shots, man, because I got some pretty strong armor, and they're still hurting like hell sometimes. Ah, crap. I'm dead. Oh, that was badass. Damn it. Oof. Yeah, I got stuck. It is what it is. We're still winning though. Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, it happens. I'm not too concerned. We still won, no problem. But whatever troops I just lost, I'm gonna make them back by getting sentinels instead. But I'm gonna go do the quest to get the castle, the new castle. Have you ever played this mod, dude? Do you know your way around it? Because sometimes I have people who help me out. They know the mod better than I do, you know?
Yes. What is it?
Do I know you?
Don't have any prisoners, do I? No, I don't. 2600. I have a relationship of 45 with them. 21 rank points. Nice. And did he give me any? No, he didn't give me any soldiers. Well, damn. Oh. Your constant effort to aid our cause earned you the right to call yourself a Knight of the Order. Nice. So I got like the full armor now? I don't have enough strength. 5723 though, so it is better armor than what I would normally have. Larian Gelding. 50, 40, 37. Only mildly better than the thing I have right now. Can definitely wear the Eater Shield. Okay. I'll work towards unlocking the full armor. I don't want to wear the thing until I have like the full skills needed. Oh shoot! Whoa, 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 whoa! We ain't selling nothing. Let's try this here. There you go. Well, we definitely have some good money now. Won't be getting that level 20 in a while. Anywho. Okay, so for the building, I personally just get the horse with the most speed. Yeah, that's fair. I like the balance of having like a good reliable warhorse though. But okay, let's get the castle, and that means going to Quinn right now. I'm looking for a skilled builder. Do you know of any? Yes, madam, I do. 2 builders live in our village. Normally I would recommend my nephew Gregard, but he is currently visiting our cousins in Talborough. The other one is Bernard. I'll hire Bernard. Let him know and give these instructions to the old ruins we had spoken about before. Of course, I will pass the message. Okay, so he's gonna be there and tell me how much this whole thing costs, I guess? Meet him at old ruins during daytime. Okay. Well, we are in the daytime. Are you gonna tell me it's gonna cost me like a gajillion dinars to get started? Or a bunch of construction materials that I have to supply myself even though he's the builder? Oh, come on. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's 2 guys. Who's Ensign? Oh, that's my companion. Oh, yes, they're hard at work. I can clearly see, like, the whole construction going on here. Hello, Master Bernard. Good to have you here. What do you think about this place? Could I establish a permanent base here? The valley has potential, madam, but it will require a lot of work and a lot of labor. What would you need to make it happen? 20 men should be enough to make this place up and running within 2 weeks. We would need tools, strong horses with some heavy lifting, food, and a barrel of ale to keep the morale high. Sounds involved, probably everything you need. Just like that. That's it? That seems simple enough. I can do that. It's good with Sarlian. Oh, so are we at war with anyone? Nope. We're completely at peace right now, so there's nothing to do besides this. Another tournament. I think I'm good. 1 barrel of ale. He said a bunch of dried meat. Can't find any here. And horses. 3 Sumpter horses, he said. Sumpter horse, 1. Guess I have to travel around a bit to find all of them. Let's go. I'm guessing that would work still, even if he's lame. Let's hope so. He said join me, 3. And 3 packs of tools as well. The main issue is they're probably gonna get eaten by my troops, so I need to keep moving. And hopefully not go too far. Inquisition, Holy Army. I remember fighting these. They don't mess around. I also need like a much bigger party. I wish like there was a way of like knowing like what I can do to get a much bigger party going, because that's the main issue. But sure. Try me
Ere Atlan's stump, to death my hands, you shall greet the Lord of Death.
my guess is they're gonna charge immediately. Well, they don't have that much troops. Very few cavalry. So they're just gonna run straight into my man, and that will suck for them, probably. Are they? Not quite. Bruh. Oof. Oh, that's you talking earlier. You want a piece of me? Come on. Oof, that's actually a lot of them. We gotta keep that meat grinder focused. Dude survived falling down his horse and being surrounded. Jesus. think that was the last one. There you go. Nah, no Jatu in my party. Okay, we got more tools. More dried meat, just to be safe. Oh, these are worth a lot. Bruh, no, Sumpter horse? Damn it. Okay, I guess I'll go here. Just one more point and I can wear the full armor, which would be fantastic. Also, I need an extra shield, I think. Yeah. And then I'll be able to fully dress.
Hey, Captain.
Not a single. Are you kidding me? Well, tools are good. Any dried meat? Nope. Okay, I'm having to go much further than I anticipated. Sumpter horse. Just to be on the safe side.
What are your orders, Captain?
At least with all the money I have, like, it's easy to buy mercs, which I much prefer over troops, because the troops are way too fragile, the peasant conscripts. But they're all crossbowmen. I need, like, less archers, more infantry, you know? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna mess with these guys. Not yet. Okay, let me go back. Where is it? It's near... Yeah, it's over here. What are these? Death Cult? Damn. Oh yeah, I remember these. That's like the first fight I had. The mace I'm wielding is still from that first fight, and it's still one of the most overpowered weapon I have. Okay. Even the shield, that's from my first fight. The shield and the mace are still from the first ever fight I had. Beating the Death Cult. Apparently there's 6 more people in here. Well, don't be shy. Feel free to say hi. I'm not feeling my best today, but I can still chat. Leave workers in the camp. How do I get workers? 20 refugees. I need 20 refugees? Manuel Ferran, hi. Hello to you as well. Welcome to the stream, and how are you doing? Where am I gonna get some refugees? Well, there's some here. There's like 1. Maybe in towns you can just like get... Sometimes they have like a recruiting option. Not in this mod apparently. Would you ever consider doing a Mountain Blade with Fire and Sword series? I reviewed it a couple of years ago. I didn't find it all that enjoyable, to be honest. The storylines can be buggy and broken if you don't do them like properly, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And I mean, it's still too close to native for my personal taste, so I don't think so. Okay, well, I see some parties. Well, maybe if I go fight the Jatu. If I go fight the Jatu, there will probably be some refugees among their prisoners. But that seems a bit grindy. Might as well get a quest at the same time. No, we're back at war with the Ravenstern. Phenomenal. It's not the first time I do this quest, but last time their party was even stronger. Oh, I can handle these for sure. Let's go. Don't you dare run away from me. Ah. Gonna have to chase them to the bounds of the earth. Yes, you're right, the storyline quests are buggy. I found only the Russian one bug-free. Yeah, I did the Polish one when I played it, and there were many instances where it just seemed like really confusing, which was annoying. But when I was looking on the with Fire and Sword Wikia for instructions on how to complete the story, it was basically telling me like, don't do this or that, otherwise it's gonna break the quest. I'm like, what? How? Also, I was trying to get the Winged Hussars, and there's so many restrictions behind actually getting them. It's ridiculous. Oh god. Well, there you go. Honor rating 25. That's pretty good. I'm getting close to the 30 honor I need to be able to buy gear from them directly. That'd be cool. Also, Middle Earth playthrough would be nice. The main issue I have with the last days of the Third Age is like the currency, the way it works. Makes it very difficult to make any kind of significant progress without like really sticking to a specific set of factions. And that I find annoying. Oh, there's some Noldor we could possibly rescue in here. Maybe. Pendoring is also one of my favorite mods, but it's indeed very hard and grindy. I used the export-import cheat. I finished it in 120 to 130 hours. That's pretty intense. I think I beat, when I had my campaign in Paris, no, I think it took me about 60 hours to beat it. Which was still insanely grindy, don't get me wrong. But twice as much for Pandora and using your export-import cheat. I'm not doing any cheats, by the way, for this campaign. It's part of the challenge I'm giving myself. Man, couldn't get the Nordor. But hey, I got one refugee, yay! Well, I better not recruit. No money cheat or killing soldiers cheat. No cheat at all. I'm not doing any cheats. Man, how am I supposed to catch up to these guys? Also, I could get like a quest for the brigand camp.
My scouts informed me you were coming, but I took no precautions, seeing as it was only you.
Bruh. I think if you want to do like a grindy and story-driven mod playthrough, Prophesy of Pendoring is the best choice. Well, like I said, you guys, if this is your first time watching my streams, we've done a couple of mods so far. Paris Snow was the first one officially, and it was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. Then we did Britain Walda, which was a bit harder, given the more realistic setting. I had to tone down the difficulty after a while to be able to make it through, because otherwise it just felt broken. Then we just crashed out trying to play a World of Ice and Fire because of just how insanely difficult it was. Definitely the worst. Then I tried Out Caesar on the Hill, the latest update, which is like very story-driven if you want it to be, and it was very interesting. But the quests are kind of difficult to follow, you're not really sure when they're going to trigger. That made it, that really slowed down the pace of the playthrough. Some decisions I've made left the campaign kind of ambiguous in a way, and there was a lot of stuff going on, so I missed a bunch of weekly live streams, so I kind of just gave up on that, and now we're on Prophecy of Pendoring. So as to not be story-driven, essentially, and just have, like, the same hardcore nature of Paris now. Also, at the same time, like, I've been, under fire from my own community for years because I've never actually been a big fan of Paris now. I find it to just be too grindy for its own good. But I decided, why not? Let's just try it again with the community, like, in live streams. And see what we think. And I mean, so far, it's fine. Guys, just go in there, man. Ah. Think they're gonna die before I have a chance to get there? Ah. Stupid. Stupid. Pandora, you meant? Did I say Paris Snow? I don't even know. Like I said, guys, I'm really out of it right now. I'm doing my best. Give me all the refugees. I don't suppose Pilgrim and Monks would work, right? Or Farmer. They really need refugees specifically. Come on, guys, and please don't get the refugees killed, okay? We need them. Hey, 3 refugees. Progress. Let's try it. You never know. Okay, where am I going with now? Right here. Okay. Can't catch up to them. Of course. Secular Knights. So I got 5. So yeah, I couldn't use these. Definitely not. I'm not gonna bother like upgrading them or anything. They're so weak that like they're gonna die in the process for sure. Yeah, these are my dudes. Whoops. Oh, you look pretty badass. Bruh, okay, they're really tough. Fallen Melitine. They're death screams and stuff. Terry, is Personal still your favorite mod, or has your opinion changed? I'd say it's still my favorite. It just strikes the balance really well between like completely over the top, having all the little extra layers of gameplay that make it richer, good music, decent scenery. Some of it is still native, but they got some new ones. I like the factions, I like the items. So I would say strike that balance, but I can understand like from interacting with my community, I feel like it's a really close comparison between Pandora and Paris Snow in terms of scale and everything. Yes, Manuel Ferran, I'm way ahead of you on that one. I already increased my relations with them sufficiently that they won't attack me. In fact, that's the only time I actually use cheats. When I first started playing, to reduce that grind, to skip it essentially, I just did Control Alt F4 on like 2 parties of Noldor, and then I just released all of them, and that's how I got myself there. That's how the bow I have right now is a Noldor bow that I was able to buy because I increased relations. And it's still, as you can see, absurdly inaccurate. Who else is here? Lion Sentinels and Rangers. Okay, so I got both of them. Interesting. Oh, beautiful. And I got more Larian Sentinels. I got 16 of them now. But quick bathroom break. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. Ooh. Hey. Okay. I think I have enough now for browsing their gear, don't I? I'm still lacking a bit of honor, I guess. How much money do I have? Actually, I have a lot of stuff I need to sell. I need to make some room. Dude, I have like 700 renown. How is this like all I have? Okay, so now we're at war with them again, right? Oh, we're even like besieging rain. That's crazy. Well, let me go down towards the war front. If only to see if I can find more refugees along the way. The snake cult have sacked Ethos. Wasn't Ethos one of the main towns? I have no idea. Yes. The snake cult just sacked this town here? Damn. Ooh. Very funny. Good one. They're like dangerously fast. Any refugees in here? Nope. Where am I gonna get some refugees? I don't think these guys even have any. Despite like having 400 prisoners. No, this guy's got 3 refugees. How big is the party? 134 men. I think we can take him on. It's gonna be rough still, but you know, I think we can manage. Oh, we start on the hill. That's even better. Are they just charging? Seems that way. Oh, that's a surprisingly large amount of cav. Shoot. Dude, how much cavalry do they have? It's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm about to lose my whole infantry in this fight. Okay, that wasn't too bad. At least, like, they have a lot of prisoners. So I can definitely replenish easily with that one. But only, like, 6 men. Wait, 126? They definitely... Oh, okay. Difficult Marauders. Well, definitely some good troops in here, I see it. But they might also be really tough. Fallen Melitene Noble? We just fought these. They were really tough. I don't know, man. That could be so messed up. Although, they have lots of prisoners, so easy replenishment. And they seem to have changed their minds. And I see mostly Cav, so that's gonna suck. As soon as they get in range, they're gonna get wrecked. Okay, maybe there's nothing much to worry about. Maybe I spoke too soon, though. Oof. It's funny, the fastest way to increase relations with a faction is to fight, capture, then release them. Yeah, it is crazy, But it's basically like how you defeat a lord and you can increase relations with them by letting them go, you know? It's kind of the same principle. Whew. They're really tough. Damn. 77 damage. Not dead. How am I doing here? I still need like 5,000 XP for the next level. That sucks. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get the armor today. They do hurt like hell, man. I've lost a bunch of people. How are we doing on refugees? Well, they're all wounded, so they're all still alive. That's good. Still lost like 13 people. That's rough. Interesting to orders. Heretic writings. Maybe I can make some money from this. Empire heavy infantry. Okay, let's go back. Drop off the new workers. I'm tossing more money at my village to fix their problems than they're actually paying me in rent. This is a problem. Whoa. That was way too close. I didn't even realize. That would have been so bad. There's so many of them. Bag, you mean what you miss? Not much. You know, just doing more or less the same. My favorite historical mod? I haven't really thought about it. Well, probably Walda. I mean, it is historical, largely. And it is one of my favorite mods, and it has the siege mechanic, which I really enjoy. So yeah, it's probably going to be Walda. Also, the campaign is pretty crazy because there's so many tiny factions, you know? The perils of fast forwarding. POP and Paris always make me think twice about doing it. Yeah. I'm just thinking of the narrator in Darkest Dungeon where he says, remember that arrogance is a slow and insidious killer. Never been more true than in Warband in general. When you start fast traveling. 1257 AD is massive, no doubt. So I totally understand why you like it. 2 refugees, yay! This Marilla has been raided, so I just got my village raided. Phenomenal. What little income I was getting from it, that's gone. If I can only catch up to all of them, like, that's a mine. The things I do for some simple refugees. Damn, I just lost my carrot. Wow. I was thinking, however, of doing like a new top 10 Warband mods, like my personal picks. Like another refined, proper video ranking to like reflect like my changing tastes and the new mods I've discovered. I also like Hispania 1200. Hispania 1200, like a lot of mods actually use Hispania 1200 at a starting point to make their own mods. And I understand why, because there's lots of cool stuff from Hispania 1200, but I also feel like it's got the basics and little else is my main issue, if that makes any sense. Bear just came back from school. Well, welcome to the stream. I was wondering if you were gonna tune in. Just passed your exams. Congratulations. Was that the one in English that you asked me about? If so, I told you you'd be fine. But congrats. Why do they all only have like one refugee at a time, you know? Interesting to orders. Let me see if they'll do something about that. No, it was Polish. Ah, I'm not in the right place. Let me go back to Laria then. Off I go then. But I might as well drop off my refugee on the way. Just 9 more to go. Apparently there's 10 people in here. Well, don't be shy, people, if you want to say hi, as usual. Oh, 1200. Gained 4 rank points, that's cool. I still don't have the honor rating? Damn. Yeah, I tried that mission before. I'd like to try and get the refugees to get that done first before I do anything else. Larian Sentinels in there. This one's got 2 refugees. Guess I missed them. Ooh. No refugees? Well, damn. These guys better not be taking my prisoners. They're mine. I want the refugees. Damn. Damn. Do I like the mod that is like in an Aztec world? I don't remember the name though. Well, you'd have to be more specific then. I know there was one, I think it's not Golden Earth. There was one that was set with the Aztecs that was absolutely gorgeous, but it was also extremely unstable, even with the script enhancer. So that was a shame. And, hello George, welcome back. Oof, Shaman died instantly. Yeah, that's what you're talking about? Yeah, I have Golden Earth in my mind, but I know I think it's New World 1521 maybe. It is very immersive, and I enjoyed, like, it was very colorful, which is also something I really liked. But yeah, it was so buggy and prone to crashes, which is unfortunate, otherwise I would have ranked it much higher. There is a hidden gem in Pointsburg, I believe. I think I already got it, and I used it to unlock trading with the Noldor elves. Also, there is no mod set in Ancient Egypt. In Ancient Egypt specifically? Yeah, I wouldn't say Bronze Age mod is set in Ancient Egypt, so you're right. I mean, it kind of is, but it's still largely incomplete, and I don't know at what pace it's working. The closest would be that, yeah. If you want an Ancient Greece mod, it's, like I just said, largely complete. Still in development as far as I know, but it would be Bronze Age 2112 BC. It does feature some ancient Egyptian troops and stuff like that. But again, it's very simple. I'd like to give War Sword a try, the Warhammer mod for Warband. You never did? It's pretty overwhelming. I've actually been playing the last update. Oh, what's going on here? There's a lot of them. Heretic Virgin Hunters? Damn. There's a bunch of them. That means they might be like a scouting party for a bigger army nearby. I don't know what they're up to. Yeah, I remember you guys having that conversation. I missed it, but I heard it was pretty wholesome. Oh, that could have been really close, but I got him. Oh, I got my new level, so I'm gonna be able to finally carry that armor. Chocolate Banana, what's up, Terry? Doing good. How are you doing? Well, I say I'm doing good as a reflex. Like, I'm always happy when I see new people in the chat, so I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good. How are you, you know? But I'm actually feeling really off this morning. I've been in a lot of pain all night. I barely slept. I'm starting to feel better, but, you know, it's not that great. Anyway, how are you doing? I don't know why when I bring up the character, it removes the balance of power thing. Have you tried the Age of Arthur? Yes, I reviewed it exclusively maybe 3-4 years ago. And it is a pretty good mod, but it really screwed up the Britain Wall the siege mechanic, and some of the siege scenes are also a bit buggy, which was really like a deal breaker for me, but otherwise it was pretty good. Relaxing after a long day watching Terry play Warband is peak. Well, thank you. I'm glad that's the peak. I gave XCOM a try a few minutes ago. It's very complex. Really? Which XCOM? XCOM Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within, or XCOM 2? Or the classic? I never played the classic. They ask you if you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you have to say you're fine. Yeah, I know the meme. No, I'm just not feeling well. It's... That meme, it's more like emotional. Mr. Terry, do you remember that you said to me you will give the mountain armor from your movie? I didn't say I would give the mountain armor, that I would give it away. What I said is that if... Is that the same thing? What I did say is that if the store was willing to put the armors on display, I might put them on display over there, because otherwise they're just collecting dust in my parents' basement. That's what I said. It's coming to me within the director's cut version of Enemy Unknown. Well, I mean, it's with the Exalt DLC, and it also includes, I think the Genes and mech troops are also from the DLC. I mean, it is very complex, but it is also a lot of fun. Do wait a while before you consider trying the Long War mod, because that is absolutely brutal. Terry should give me the Mountain Blade. Ooh. No, I remember you told me if you want it, you can have it. You said yes. I'm telling you, man. Nah, man, you're gaslighting me right now. I didn't say anything like that. I'm not gonna give my armor away. What are you talking about? I told you it was a relic, and that I'm definitely keeping it, and I'm not selling it. Don't even try, man. I ain't just giving him my armor. Are you crazy? After I spent thousands of dollars on it? Hell no. Make a ton of micromanagement in bunker. The bunker is not that complicated. You just gotta understand which facilities you need, and if you play the vanilla version and you stick to that, like, it's pretty straightforward. The one thing that you might want to consider doing, but I only really did this when I was modding the game, you can look it up, but it's edit the INI files of the game to change like the base aim of your soldiers if you find like they suck too bad. Terry, you should wear the armor for Halloween while you Mountain Blade. I would give myself a serious headache wearing that 10-pound armor, helmet, and only having like a narrow vision to try and play. That'd be insane. Also, people would think I'm like Crusader posting. Wait, did you? You just got them just like that. Like, come on. Oh, wait. I think I saw someone with 4 refugees. Okay, I don't see any. Maximum immersion. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Not really sure what you mean. That you were trying to gaslight me? Swadian Knight experience. Literally, that helmet is literally a Swadian Knight helmet. Give me the refugees. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna end up landing straight on an army of Jatu. Gaslight is it's an expression. It means when you're trying to convince someone that either what they said isn't really what they said, or what they heard isn't really what they heard, as a way of tricking them into believing something else. So like if I tell you, you know, that I said something specific in our conversation from last week, and then you say, no, that's not what you said this, and then what you're telling me I said is something completely outrageous that I would have never actually said. Like, you're trying to mess with my memory of the conversation to try and get me to think that I actually said I would just give my armor away. I'm using the term gaslight in a dramatic sense. I'm not like actually being super serious or anything, but that is what it is. There you go. 3 more! Had to go to the confines of the universe. I love tomatoes, and Gaslighter would say, so why do you hate potatoes? No, not quite. That's a different, that's more of a loaded question than an actual gaslight. A proper use of gaslighting, like if I could think of one, is like, I mean, the teenager around here, massive gaslighter. Like he's had a tendency for years of doing that, where he'll actually like try and convince you that what you saw him do or heard him say isn't actually what happened. You just misheard. You just didn't see correctly. He would do that all the time, and it really pissed me off. That's a narcissist. He's got some tendencies that I'm a bit concerned about. Has to do with his upbringing and his neurodivergence more than him being like a bad person or anything. But there have been times where I'm like, the gaslighting is so ridiculous that like, it's almost concerning, you know? Oh, I can actually wear the armor. I forgot about that. Let's do it. Let's get the full Sentinel look going. There you go. You should become a teacher, lol? Really? Why should I become a teacher? Oh, look at this. Now that is pretty badass. I question the practicality of a hood over a full helm. I mean, it would just make the... Suddenly conversation became so serious. Well, I mean... I saw you rob that bank. Nuh-uh. I mean... I will tell you, like... One of the last times I confronted him, like, to be fair, it was like a year ago, okay? But one of the things he would do... is because he's very careless with his technology. He tends to lose things, and he tends to break things easily. And one of the things that he often ends up losing or breaking is his phone charger, right? Now, my phone charger is plugged in an outlet in the kitchen, because that's usually where I charge my phone, and he made a habit of taking my charger without asking me, bringing it into his room to charge his phone, right? So one night, as usual, I see that my charger is not there, so I'm like, dude, where's my charger? Like, bring it back. And he's like, I don't have your charger. And I'm like, no, it's probably in your room, just go check. He goes into his room. He comes back with the charger in his hand, and he tells me, I don't know how it got in my room. It was so stupid. You know, it was so dumb that I just had to laugh. I'm like, dude, what is this? Like, whoa. Oh, that guy's huge. Well, he's got 200 men. Only 200. Like, 40 of them are, do I have any? No, I just gave my, Hey. I mean, even if I win narrowly, he's got 100 prisoners in there. That will most definitely include some very valuable, That's a tough one, man. 200 troops? Let's try it. Why do you think there aren't so that many mods for Mount and Blade and Mount and Blade with Fire and Sword? Is it because they're unpopular compared to Warband? That would be the main one, yes. Also, Mount and Blade is just like the technical predecessor of Mount and Blade Warband. Like, if you compare the two, I don't think there's anything... I mean, I say that, but I'm probably speaking out of my ass here, because I haven't actually played the first Mount and Blade. I only saw some gameplay online. It just seems like Mount and Blade Warband, but worse. You know? In terms of features, in terms of what it offers, I know there's a lot of mods for Mount and Blade the original, but they're just not that great. Fire and Sword is an independent expansion from Warband. So basically, it's an expansion that you don't actually need the base Warband to play, because it's standalone. But that also means you can't easily fuse it with other stuff. If you're making a mod for with Fire and Sword, it doesn't automatically translate into a mod for Warband. And it's more niche, so I'm guessing that's the reason. Anyway, let's do this. That could go really bad. Although I do have a lot of, like, really OP troops. My guess is he's going to charge again. Looks like he's forming a line. Yep, he's forming a line. Oh, so we have a hill. Yeah, exactly, that's what I meant. Like, it feels like an outdated version, you know? The hood is there for emotional support. Makes sense. We're looking really good. We got the full LARP on. I'm a bit concerned about my complete lack of infantry, though. Somehow they have the range from here. Well, the archers are doing a pretty good job right now. Do you like Warband more than Bannerlord? The opposite. When Bannerlord does a mod really well, I think it's better than what Warband can do. Mostly because of the same reason that Warband is better than the original. It's because the technological capacity is just better, you know? But I mean, professional, like, if you actually, like, want to get, like, a full-fledged opinion of, Bannerlord versus Warband, I made, like, a really in-depth video on it on my channel a few months ago, and it really goes, like, over everything. It's super detailed. Oof. Nice. Well, we're definitely winning. Who knows, maybe they have a few refugees and their prisoners. So I can complete this damn quest. But we're definitely good now. Because, like, for instance, like, who was it that said they want to try Warsaw Conquest, the Warhammer Fantasy mod for Warband? I've been playing this week the Warhammer Fantasy mod for Bannerlord. I'm playing the new update for the old realms. This mod has been insane since the beginning, and it just keeps getting crazier and crazier with every update. And it by far surpasses anything I've ever seen on Warband. In terms of the capabilities, in terms of the spellcasting, the fantasy races, the quality overall, the scenery, like, everything is just, like, so much better. It's not even close. Okay, this is what we got. A lot of them are just prisoners, but at the same time, well, not even. Definitely need more, I was really hoping we could get more than that, though. These all suck. Kind of lost track of how many refugees I need left. 2. I just need 2 more. Ah. Desperate refugees. Although... not a single one. They're called desperate refugees. Not a single one of them is an actual refugee. I would say that all around Bannerlord is a better game, although I like playing Warband more. The gist of it is that if you compare the vanilla versions of both games, I do think Bannerlord is much better in virtually every way, and when Warband is better, it's usually because of like some poor, dumb decisions made by the devs in Bannerlord that really don't make sense. Which would be very easy to fix with just another game update, but for some reason they don't do it. When it comes to mods, I mean, total conversions are always going to be a lot more intense on Warband because there's just so much more and it's so much more easier to mod, but on the few occasions that Bannerlord can release like a really solid total conversion, then it kind of becomes the same as comparing the native games. It's just so much bigger in every way that that's what makes it so good. Hey, so I finally got enough refugees. Hey, look at that. Everybody's here. Wonderful. I wonder what this looks like after you're finished building it. We got all the supplies. We should be ready within 2 weeks. There you go. Okay, so there you go. Well, with that done, I'm gonna try the new quest. Well, it's not a new quest, it's the one I tried last time and failed. I wanna try it again. Oh, it's the Renown I'm missing. Silly me. Yeah, I need to gain 165 Renown in 20 days. That is insane. I mean, I have some very elite troops now, but still. Good luck. The last time I tried this, I got beaten by a bunch of Jatus. Hey, that's one. 165 more battles like that and we'll be good. Oof. We have one wounded. Bannerlord DLC and updates can sometimes break mods, while Warband modders already had many years to work on mods. Yes, so there's always going to be that head start, but even then, like I said, because Warband is so much lighter, it's much easier to mod in the first place, too. Okay, who... Five Renown. That's horrible. Okay, that's manageable. How he survived an initial charge, I have no idea. Oh, come on. I'm already losing like a bunch. Like, there's no way I can survive a bunch of fights if they all start dropping dead. This is why, like, it's such a tough mission to complete. At the same time, maybe I just need to pick my targets better. Maybe if I go down south, I'll have less dangerous enemies to fight. Well, there we go. You have returned. I didn't know you were gone. But welcome back, I guess. Yeah, okay, let's just go back there and go south instead. See if we can find troops to fight. That would be a little easier to handle than this. In Van there is a treasure chest. I could go check. I'm not doing much of anything else right now anyway. Let me just like sell off what I already have. And then we'll go. Oof, heretic army. All the lords were fighting it, and then I guess they just all retreated. That was too rough. Thankfully, there aren't that many ships to check. I've been playing an account, and since I'm now in command of a legion, I just loot villages. How Roman of you. But yeah, I've done. I didn't loot villages, but I also was given a command of a legion, which is pretty cool. There it is. Bullets. If I find a gun somewhere, that would be useful. And some various loot. There you go. Although right now, like, I need to fight some fights, yo. Where can I find some valuable people to fight? Inquisition, Holy Guard. That could be interesting. They don't seem interested in fighting me, though. Fighting lords in Akan is like the main drawback right now because the battle maps are so huge that it takes forever. 457 AD is also pretty good. Hey, that gave me 6 renown. I have 16 days left to get 140 renown. Who am I gonna have to fight to make that, Dude, I have no idea where to go. You're the one who introduced me to Warband mods? Well, you're welcome. And I don't mean that in dismissively. I'm just like really out of it. I'm sorry. No, I mean I made my first video and then people just kept recommending more and more mods, and I just made more videos. So I'm glad it inspired some people. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go fight the lords at the front. That's pretty much my only guarantee of finding, like... It's just that with only 67 troops, I'm really worried that I'm gonna get whooped if I do that. And then there's an army here, fantastic. Oh, it's the main army too. Yeah, I don't know how to what to expect from this. That could go so bad for us. You actually made a model for 457? What do you mean? I'm a 3D modeler for 57 AD, but I only made one model when WLOD forgot about my existence. Oh, so you contributed to it, you mean? Well, that's cool. Two killed. But hey, 19 renown. Progress. Still got so much more to go. There are still Warband players? Apparently, yes. Damn, another army. Peasant revolt. Jesus. Most of it is just militia recruits, but they got some pretty good ones in there too. And no, I still have my village. How incompetent are they that they still haven't captured it back? That boggles my mind. New subscriber? Well, thank you and welcome to the channel. Do you know a mod called Imperial Rome? It's pretty good. Not sure if it's still available for download. Imperial Rome. I know Bellum Imperi. There's Rome at War. This one specifically? No, I don't think so. Bellum Imperi sucks, not gonna lie. Well, it's a pretty straightforward total conversion. It's not too bad. I definitely liked Rome at War. I gotta head out to go see my mom. Have a wonderful day stream. Terry, well, thank you for stopping by, and have a good weekend, man. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Imperial Rome? Okay, well, Imperial Rome, in that case, I don't think I have. Although, I think I would have to check my backlog, because I do get often, like, a lot of mods that end up in, like, the labeled orange in my backlog, usually meaning that I either can't find them, or that there's whatever issue with it that prevents me from playing it. And I might have a mod called that in that label, that I couldn't play it for whatever reason. Bruh. You're tough. Bruh. Damn. Two killed again. You gain 20 renown. We're not even halfway there still. Also, the music stopped. Hold on. I'm gonna start the playlist again. There we go. And I have another level. Let's make it this power draw, shall we? It's alright, but against Akan at 47, it's not good. Fair enough. I need another bathroom break. Hold up, guys. Joke's on you, I'm already back. Ugh. The main issue right now is I need all the men I can have, like all men, all hands on deck at all times. Oh, if I fought defensively in the siege, that could give me all the renown I need. And there's 300 men in here? Oh, we could easily defend this place. Oh, please attack us. Please attack us. That could give me all the renown I need, and I'd be pretty safe doing so. And I have a pretty good bow. That'd be perfect. Come on, guys. Attack! You have 300 troops fit for battle against 900. Oof. Oh, shit. Okay, this is tight. Oh, God. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. It's densely packed, it seems. Not sure what to do about that. Oh, no. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Bruh, they are just kicking our asses. We're supposed to have a bunch of archers fighting them. What are they doing? Also, the frame rate is really bad. There you go. Make yourselves useful, boys. What was the That's the reason. Jesus Christ. I should have lowered it considerably. Battle size was way too big. So, like, they have, like, the whole army, like, deployed. Almost their whole army. I mean, so do we, but, like... that can cause serious clogging problems. And they're, like, just shooting at us like crazy. That's why the frame rate is so, Yeah, thankfully mine can handle it somewhat, but it's not ideal either. I don't know if we eventually get, like, reloads. I mean, you can see most of the kills are actually, like, from my clarion call, but I'm still losing some of them. And I'm out of arrows. Nothing much I can do anymore. I mean, the kill ratio seems pretty good. Warband is a very well optimized game, while the script enhancer is very well optimized, because the regular game could not handle this. Even with my more powerful hardware. It is crazy though how many kills we're raking here. I mean, we are talking like 200 casualties for them. We gotta keep like a 3-to-1 casualty ratio to ensure victory. Thankfully, it's mostly the garrison wrecking out the casualties. And their casualties are racking up so highly that we're almost at like even numbers right now. Oh, hey, and I reloaded. Keep at it, boys. They have a lot of heavily armored units, I gotta say. I feel like the Inglourious Bastards shooting into the movie theater crowd, you know? Yeah, our numbers are roughly equal right now. They're losing men far faster than we are, although they might be getting a small breach here. According to my calculations, if we maintain it, well, it's the accurate math, to be fair. But I mean, what are our casualties like right now? We have like 140 casualties, 150 give or take. They have 430. So we're maintaining it right now. Kind of. Now I'm just waiting for my next reload so I can get back into it. Hopefully I get one soon. I think it's like every few minutes when you have the upgrade in the castle. I'm not really sure how that works. But we're doing good. And thankfully, like I said, the casualty is making the bulk of the casualties, so I'm keeping my army intact, more or less. But they are still racking up so many kills. If you look at the kills and who's committing them, like, it's mostly my party kicking ass. Oh, they got reinforcements. Though, based on the battle size of this battle, that's probably the only wave of reinforcements they're gonna get. And these troops are also likely to be much weaker, I think. Oh, this is really bad for them now. This better gives me all the Renown I need, man. This is a massive battle. And we're racking up kills like crazy here. Yeah, we got him for sure. Although, wait. I'm having a hard time reading the stats. Yep, we're still outnumbering them right now. I think they're getting another wave right now. Yep. But they're almost completely depleted, so it's going really well. It's a good thing my cavalry is also archers. Oh my god. I think they got another wave after that, probably. Do they actually have... Oh, shit. They actually have a breach. That can really bleed us out. Especially since people are moving towards the gate. It does create a bit more of a kill zone, if you will, but it's not great. But if you look at the balance of power, it's pretty even right now. Also, I think we're clearing him out. Seem to be getting it back under control though. Although it is a bit mind-boggling that all their troops still seemingly appear like fairly elite, except for that very last wave. Out again. Yeah, it's mostly like my troops fighting them directly here. Seems to be that way. There's so many people though that I can't even hope to get to the breach myself. Although you can see why they're struggling, like I have a bunch of archers on the other side. Going very well. Look at the balance of power, like it's shifting to my side rapidly now. Yeah, we've won. Oh yeah. There you go. Fantastic. How much renown am I getting out of this? 119. We've made it. I wonder what the reward for that quest is. So 26 for us, 230 for the garrison, which is like 2/3 of it. And we got their entire army. I single-handedly got 41. Not bad. Some decent loot. Maybe I'll give myself a day for my troops to rest, just so I have my party effort strength before I go do anything else. Another group of assassins. They'll never let go. Alright, gotta get back to Laria. There we go. Gotta be careful. Damn. 1800? Jesus. Peasant revolt. Damn. That is crazy. I really wonder what the reward is. I hope it's good. And that was pure luck, because like without a battle like this, I would have been far more likely to not succeed with that quest. 50 renown, honor, 22 rank points. Hey! I get to keep a bunch of them. Cool. We'll go with that. Well, I'm getting close to having enough renown to be able to buy gear from them. So that's another thing. I don't know how long it's been, but it's definitely not been 2 weeks yet. So bro, how's it going? It's going alright. I'm not feeling too well, but I'm doing what I can. And how are you, Nicholas? I'm just got home from work. Why? What's wrong? I'm constipated. Since yesterday. And I have very painful cramps. And I didn't sleep because I was in too much pain. But I'm working on it. Had a coffee this morning. That helped a lot. Okay, well I have my army. I might as well do some more warring. But I'll start from this side, because these armies here, man, I don't want to stumble upon them by accident. Some template gameplay will help for sure. Well, it's distracting. There's another layer like still in your background. Terry should stream Warband while he tries to take a shit. Well, I am technically. Did you see New Paris Snow? Yes, I got. I was tagged in the full announcement on the Discord this morning, but it's mostly just a patch for the latest version, right? Or maybe... Okay, well let me like free up someone, because I could easily well, what kind of mercenary? Oh, that was dumb. I thought I was gonna get like an outdoor troop for like 500. That would have been good. Oh well. Alright, let's go to war. Of course my village's been raided again, of course. Under siege again. Is that no door gear or on you? That looks sick. No, it's a Night Order. The Clarion Call, I think. I'm fighting for them. So I got their gear. It does look pretty badass, not gonna lie. Crush this. I will crush your people. See them driven before me. I will hear the lamentation of your woman. Yeah, my tummy really aches. This is bad. I made myself breakfast this morning, but I could barely eat it. It was hurting too much. It still was sitting there. Gonna try and eat some more later. Back here again? How many of them are there? Not that many. By themselves, they can't take the castle. They need more help for sure. My troops are so elite. They're costing me 7,000 per week. And no one's gonna upgrade any upgrades. What is that? Just more hired assassins? Divide and conquer, baby. Oh, it's because of the heretic army. Shame you can't put the music. Yeah, well... The music from Epidemic Sun isn't too bad either. Sometimes it's like that, it's pretty chill, laid back, but sometimes it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm asking to be completely outnumbered right now. That ain't great either. How many men is that? 400. That's 400. That's 4 to 1. That's not great for me either. And they barely have any prisoners. It's not like I can replenish immediately afterwards. Could get really bad. Yeah, I don't know. Are they gonna charge? Yup. I do need a lot more infantry, that's my main issue. It's just like a massive blob of men. It's kind of scary, actually. Man. Ranger of the Clarion Call gun already. Okay, well, we got the meat grinder going on. The main issue is that a lot of my troops are so OP that they're difficult to replace at this point, so every loss is tragic, you know? Oh shoot, reinforcements? Oh yeah, this is no good. We are badly outnumbered. Ah, crap. And now I can't even retreat. $69? Oof. 24 dead. 260. Well, we did a good job, but yeah, we're still getting our butts kicked, and right now the ratio's even worse. So it's time to leave. How far is Cinderfall? Oh man. Ugh. Can't believe I just accepted this quest. Although typically I find breaking lords out of dungeons is easier than It generally tends to be easier than from a... Dude, he's way too far to be part of the reinforcements. How are we supposed to take down these massive parties without, like, a massive warband of our own, you know? That's what I need, ultimately. But maybe I spoke a bit sooner, like getting... I'm gonna have to fight all 4 guys here to try and break him out. Although he has no helmet whatsoever, gotta aim for the head. Woo, that was close. Okay, where's the exit? I don't understand. Okay. Bruh. Hey. You gotta be kidding me. Away. There you go. Thank you, man. That got too close, man. But we got it. Now let me go back and replenish on mercs and stuff. Maybe if I go to Laria now, I can... It would be nice if I could get some... troops from the Order, like, directly. I could just make a whole party with them, that'd be perfect. Come on, Shaman. There you go. Woof. As you level up, these layers have a lot of people in them. It's impressive. Nice. Another level. Dude, look at all the people we slaughtered in here. It's insane. So many.
Please be welcome.
Don't seem particularly impressive. And they're not. Oh, Laria's under siege. I can't stand idly by. It's likely well defended from the start, isn't it? 700 men. We can definitely make a difference here. Oh, and they gave up. Well, that was simple enough. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here because I need a... where is everybody? You mean in the chat? I mean, people just tuned out, I guess. It happens. It's alright. But, hello, Born Drippy. Knight Commander. I got even new armor. Even more badass. It's basically the same, just better, I guess. Nice. Tick. Even that got improved. Very good. I think I'll get rid of the rest of that. It's easy money. Might as well. How's the reading coming along? 93. Well, I'm gonna wait till I finish reading the book. I don't even know what that book is. Oh, your relationship with Nodor has increased from 8 to 18. Phenomenal. A Jatu army of 194. And so many prisoners that as long as I survive the fight, I'm basically guaranteed to recuperate. That's still a lot of men though. And I only have 81, I'm not even at full strength. I don't know about that. Maybe as a last fight, like... But you really can only just beat them.
We are the Jatu. We salute you. May your death bring honor to my land.
Okay, it's 2 to 1. Maybe I can distract them. That seems doable. That seems to work. I love abusing the AI like this. It is pretty funny. Yeah, they're definitely wearing out my infantry right now, though. Not good. This is not good. They're kicking my butt right now. I don't know what's going on. Jesus Christ, what is going on? Come on. Okay, we're screwed. Jesus Christ. Guys, how? In isolation, you should be able to, like, wear them down, but, like, they're still getting, like, utterly, like, destroyed. Jesus. Jesus Christ, what a slaughter. Come on. Are you kidding me? Pretty much I'm alone now, and everyone's gonna start showing up to fight me. Oh my god, look at this! There's just so much more. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so bad. We barely made a dent in them, is what that means. Holy hell. Look at this. How many is that? Like 100 at least, right? Heretics are pretty weak, you say? I'd like to think I can keep this up indefinitely and see how much of them I can wear down, but realistically, I mean... What I'd like to do is keep them at least on some flat terrain. That helps out a lot. Bruh, how did I miss that? Yeah, I don't think much is gonna happen here. Bruh. Maybe if they get stuck like this in a circle, it's gonna force them all to like dismount or something. That'd be so funny. Damn it. Yeah, you see a bunch of them ended up dismounting because they were too stuck. Bruh. Man, my aim is horrible, dude. Bruh. Jesus Christ. Well, hey, first crushing defeat, and just in time for me to end the stream, actually. This was really bad. This was awful. I was really hoping we would... This is barely 1-to-1. So basically, like with the Jatu, like, I can have like an elite party or anything. The moment they outnumber me, it's a slaughter. If it's equal numbers, I beat the crap out of them. But as soon as they outnumber me, it's game over. They really are tough. Lost item, Larian Gelding? So that's not my actual horse, is it? It is my horse! Oh, come on! At least it didn't take any of that items. The horse I can replace more or less, but Jesus Christ, god damn it. I'm still missing like 140 renown to get access to their gear. Phenomenal. And now my whole party's destroyed too. Okay, well, that's the exact same horse I just had. So there you go. Just spent a massive fortune on trying to get everything. Finish reading it, I might as well sell it. I don't think I finished building my thing though. Oh, well. Okay, I see some poles here. Okay, it's improving, definitely. We got a more solid gate. Okay, we got like 2 walls. There's this first one. Then there's this here. Cool. Yo, hey, look at all this. We got a massive hall. We got a bunch of houses. And a final keep at the bottom there. Hey, this looks phenomenal. I guess they got some sparring going on somewhere. Who am I supposed to talk to? Yeah, there's an arena here. They're beefing. Training field. That looks great. And there's Bernard. I thought that this place would need few pairs of good eyes. Those who could detect enemies on the edge of the camp and raise alarm if necessary. I hired a few good lads. They are young hunters, so they shouldn't cost you a fortune. You did well. I am impressed by your organizational skills, and suspect it wasn't easy to keep the men under control for so long in this forgotten place. In fact, I'm so impressed I have an offer for you. I would like to employ you as a camp master. I will pay you well. What do you think? I've enjoyed repairing this place more than building one barn after another. You, madame, treated me fair, much better than my previous employees. I will accept your offer. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. 20 refugees. So just recreating the stone fortress that was probably once here. However, it is rather costly and time consuming. It might also bring unnecessary attention to this place. Otherwise, it would be good to have a blacksmith. We could make a bit more room for your soldiers. Designated person who could take care of the horses would be valuable. I can't even see everything he's saying. Still hidden? Once I leave? Yeah. It's a bit ridiculous. But okay, we got some options here. That's gonna be something for the next stream, though. I've pushed about as far as I can for now. That's about it. So, thank you for anyone who tuned in. This was fun. First real defeat, though, so next stream is probably going to be spent trying to rebuild that army. Then see what we can do to improve the castle. That'd be cool. And that's about it. In terms of future content, I am dealing with some serious struggle for motivation right now. The fact that I'm not feeling well is not helping. But the next video normally should be a review of the latest update of the Old Realms. But like I said, I've been procrastinating a lot. My motivation's not all there. And I'm really struggling to get it done. I'm also working on a video for the second channel. And that was... I'm actually a lot more motivated on working on that. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing it. But I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens in the future. There's really not much to it. So y'all have a great weekend. And that's about it. I'll see you next time.